Welcome down to Thorpe Park. Yes, we are going to have a little look what's going on close season. I have to say, a lot of people asking, I don't expect there to be much going on with beach works going on and obviously Hyperia opening last year. We know we're not getting too much. That was a quick look from the road there, just looking across. The only thing I will say is obviously we are sort of expecting the other half of Colossus to be repainted this year. However, it hasn't started. Now, given that drying time, Christmas break and things, I'd have thought if we were getting that, it would have started by now. Who knows? Things like Rush and Vortex, as you can see there, we're not expecting to be stripped right back this year because they were last year. So yeah, I think in terms of what's going on, it's going to be relatively quiet. But we're about a month into close season now, given all the events that happened. So we thought we'd come down and check it out. We'll obviously start our update here at Hyperia. As you can see, cables more likely for climbing very much in place. If you like the video, please drop us a like. It helps us massively and it's absolutely free to do so. We can see people are on site today, but we're going to start down the other end once we've looked at the water dummies and start our way back from Rumba Rapids. I don't miss coming down through this mud. Right. Now, those that may not have seen during the open season that obviously there was an extra platform put in for the water dummies for Hyperia, which you can see just there. To be fair, it's quite difficult to see from inside the park. Reason for that is it's obviously testing with water dummies in the morning. However, after the couple of stalls, adjustments were apparently made to the lift hill, so it has sort of a empty train mode where it goes a little bit quicker. So I don't actually think since then I've seen it test with all of the water dummies. You usually only sort of get, I don't know, a quarter, third of a train, which then empties around as the ride warms up a little bit. But there is still a platform here which has been temporarily built on the side to house them. I'd be interested to see how that's utilised next year. Now usually this is full of Rumba Rapids boats, which usually stretch right down to the left here, and you see sort of all the old ones in the middle. However, they have moved them up slightly this year. We are expecting Rumba Rapids to return in 2025 as per what the park have stated. And it's very odd because the boats are usually covered and put down here for the close season, but actually they're right up here. Does always seem to be quite a lot of debris around the Rumba Rapids site. It did have a lot of work done last close season, and we know that doesn't necessarily mean that it would be staying. We've seen that with some other rides and attractions across the Merlin parks. But the boats start here and head down here. No sign of it going anywhere, no sign of any work being done. There's quite a lot of work being done actually down by Hyperia, oddly. But all your boats are resting along here, right the way down. Someone tell me where I've missed it. I don't remember this photo venture booth anywhere in the park. I'm sure it was here somewhere. I do always find it weird when they've got a station and a workshop that the train does sit out in the elements, sort of all closed season, and it actually doesn't look like work has started on this one yet, train 2. We'll zoom in and have a look. Usually when it's outside you do see restraints missing and various other sort of wheel covers and things for testing, but I would argue nothing started on this one quite yet. Now Inferno did have an unusual amount of downtime last year, particularly for a B&M as well. To be fair, it was closed quite a lot. And you would have noticed sort of during the season, you may not have noticed that some of the joints, particularly around the base bit here, which unfortunately we can't see from this side, were tested throughout the year, which is why they've been recoloured, shall we say, all part of the testing process to check for cracks and things. It would seem strange that was done sort of mid-season, and you know, is this redo a paint? Will they paint up those bits? Only time will tell, but yeah, it doesn't look like work started on train 2 yet. That doesn't mean that train 1 isn't well underway. Now, whilst it's probably been gone a while, in fairness to you, obviously the buildings that were here as part of the Hyperia construction have all gone. It's very clear here, and there is more work clearing going on just here, which is probably what you can hear in the background. Of course, this will be the exit route for Slammer. Slammer still very much in situ, is due to be removed from the first week of February 2025. Don't know how quickly it will come down. I don't know whether they're going to take it down in stages or whether they're just going to cut it to shreds. But looking very clear route out the park now. As I'm sure you can expect, it's relatively quiet down here at Hyperia. However, it's not completely quiet. We've actually seen engineers already come out of the ride and go into the maintenance building, so certainly work on Hyperia is very much ongoing. As you can see, particularly from this side, which we couldn't see from the other side, is the Colossus lift hill area. We were expecting that perhaps this would get a repaint as the other part of the ride. However, no sign of it yet. I think I probably hedged the guess now that this would have needed to have been started fairly quickly and that we might not see the other half of Colossus painted this close season. But leave your comments, what do you think? And you can see some of the climbers that will be doing track inspections on the ride. That's one of the key jobs to be done during the closed season. So there we go. Not a lot going on down here at Thorpe Park. I have to say it was kind of expected for me that I didn't think there'd be much going on this closed season. We will do a couple of updates. We've come down here, a lot of people have asked for updates. There doesn't seem to be very many around, but just to show you, very little going on so far.